Did you notice? Most men try to use words to win a woman over. They explain, persuade, try to be reasonable, as if they just say the right thing, she will stay. But the paradox is, the more words, the less influence. Women are not moved by promises. They are moved by feelings. And that feeling doesn't come from what you say. It comes from it's how you show up. A truly attractive man is one who no need to prove anything. He doesn't talk about who he is. He lives it. He makes people listen, even without saying a word. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Don't waste any more time arguing about what a good man is. Be that man." And that is the spirit of a Stoic. No explanation needed. No embellishment needed. Just be present, and let that presence speak for you. We often hear men say, "I just want her to feel safe, to feel loved, to feel special." But what many people don't realize is, you can't give her a sense of security if you're still struggling inside. You feel insecure. You feel jealous. You check her phone. You worry about losing her. And you wonder why things aren't working out. Stoic philosophy teaches something very simple yet profound. Emotions are personal responsibility. You can't control how other people feel, but you have complete control over yourself. If you want her to feel at peace, you have toys the embodiment of peace. If you want her to feel safe, you have to be rock solid. Your energy is something that cannot be hidden. You can smile, but the uncertain look in your eyes will say it all. You may say everything is fine, but the tension in your breathing will reveal otherwise. When you learn to control your inner self, you don't just change yourself, you change the space around you. And that's when she feels relieved, at peace, without you having to say anything. There is a common mistake that many men make. It's talking too much, oversharing, trying too hard. Prove that I am interesting, intelligent, worthy. They fear silence. They fill the void with words. But what they don't know is, real power needs no explanation. The man who lives by the Stoic philosophy understands that. Silence is not a lack, it is depth. It gives you weight. It makes people want to listen. When you speak up, try changing one simple thing. Don't listen to react. Listen to truly understand. When you keep quiet the right way, you give her space to express herself. And when a woman feels seen, understood, she opens up more than you can ever achieve with words. Observation is a silent weapon. It shows you what she doesn't say. It gives you the ability to see through the mask and understand her more deeply than she understands herself. A man can control everything, not because he is manipulative, but because he doesn't need to speak. He is simply know very well what you're looking at. Women have a special intuition. They can sense immediately when a man don't know where I'm going. You can look attractive, talk well, even be temporarily successful. But if you lack of direction, drifting without a clear ideal, that attraction will eventually fade, because a woman's instinct is not only to find a mate. They look for someone guide their own emotions and future. When you have a clear ideal in life, you don't need to convince anyone. Just the way you walk, the way you work, the way you quietly move forward, she will wonder, where is he going? And do I want to go? Live as if you are on a real journey. When you go, go with purpose. When you work, work with all your heart. And when you're with her, be fully present, or not, because the goal cannot be faked. It radiates like a magnetic field. And a man with direction, with ideals, always has a deeper appeal than any appearance. When it comes to boundaries, many men still don't really understand what they mean. Some people stay silent, patient, let others violate them, and then simmer with anger inside. Others explode, scream, demand, punish, to assert, I have limits. But neither of them is real power. The Stoic man understands that. Boundaries are not about controlling others. They are about holding your own. When someone does something that crosses the line, you don't need to scream, nor do you need to leave dramatically. Just one no. Clear, calm, decisive. No anger, no confusion. Because the truth is, people only respect you when they see that you are not easily swayed, when you don't bargain for the value of life, when you don't trade your self-respect just to keep someone by your side. A principle doesn't need anyone to agree with it. It just needs you to live by it. And once you do that, you are not just trustworthy, you become irreplaceable. Drama, arguments, back and forth, emotional games, always have one thing in common. It only lives if you fuel it. She gets angry, you get angry back. She was silent, you panicked, looking for every way to break that distance. You explain, you plead, you argue, you try to clear things up. But the more you do, the more you lose control. The Stoic man is different. He does not participate in chaos, not because of fear, but because of him. Understand that not everything deserves your reaction. When offended, he does not retaliate. When challenged, he does not react immediately. Because of him not controlled by others, nor dominated by immediate emotions. Silence in this case is not weakness, which is the pinnacle of mastery. And when you can stand still in the storm without being swept away, one thing one will realize: your silence is worth more than 1,000 arguments. In the end, you don't need tricks. No flirting techniques required, no memorized lines required. What makes a woman remember you? Not because you try to be someone else, but because you have the courage to return to your true self and elevate it. Just master yourself. Talk less, observe more. Live with ideals. Stand your ground without raising your voice. And choose peace over chaos. Because in a world where everyone is trying to impress, the man no need to try is the irreplaceable person. If you feel something touched you in this video, please subscribe to Daily Stoic Light channel. We share practical, calm, and profound insights from Stoic philosophy, so you can live stronger, more clearly every day. Don't miss out on the journey to becoming the strongest version of yourself. See you in the next video.